Rahma from the UK.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa barakatuh.
Sheikh, is it Islamically permissible for a daughter to temporarily distance herself from her parent? For example, limiting or post communication for a period of time when the parent is actually verbally abused, including telling her daughter that she is no longer her child. Is this behavior, and this behavior has caused a severe harm for the daughter's mental health? Jazakallah khair.
I cannot evaluate such a situation because usually people who say such questions, 95% are simply fed up with their parents. They don't want to be dutiful, obedient, or respectful. And it's easier for them to formulate such a question and introduce few keywords such as abusive, mental torture, and hope for the best that the Sheikh would say, no, you can distance yourself, you can boycott them, you can shun them, you can totally discommunicate with them, which is not true. The status of the parents in Islam is way, way up there next to Tawheed. When Allah says, وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّهُ وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. Allah has decreed that you worship none other but Him and to be kind to your parents. One would say, okay, my parents are abusive. If, and I always say this in my counseling sessions, if your father was the sweetest man on earth and every time you go and visit him, he gives you 1,000 quid, 1,000 pounds. And you say, Dad, I have money. He said, no, 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 I want you to spend it. Make use of it. Every day he comes to your home at 6 o'clock, cooks breakfast, wakes up the children, dress them, and take them to school. Then he comes back, does all the chores in the house, cleaning, washing the dishes, washing the clothes, ironing them, and hoovering the whole house. And he cooks lunch, then he goes and fetches the children, and he brings them back, and he leaves. And whenever any of the relatives or the friends ask him, he says, my daughter, she's the best of the best. She is the love of my life. She is the most generous, the most courageous, the most religious, blah, blah, blah. Such a parent, such a father, would it be difficult for you to be obedient, respectful, and dutiful to him? Everyone would say, of course not. He's a sweetheart. He's a gift from Allah Azza wa Jal. The question is, where is the test? If your father is this sweet, how are you going to come on the day of judgment and say, Wallahi, I was obedient, dutiful, and respectful to my father. I did everything in my possession to please him. Where's the test? The test is when he's abusive, when he's bad-mouthing you, when he is gaslighting you, when he's this and that. This is when you are rewarded at the side of Allah.